I'm Sue Arts with OBXentertainment.com, and with us today we have a very special guest. This is Butch Midgett, and he owns Pirates and Pixies Toy Store. So thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So can you tell us a little bit about Pirates and Pixies and where the idea came from, when you guys opened?
Yeah, it's been about 6 years now. It's an independent toy store, so you're going to find stuff that you're just not going to find in the big boxes in other places. Our kids were kind of didn't like the regular plastic stuff, you know, especially our son. If he has something he enjoys, he actually likes it to last. And, you know, there was a time when you could go into Toys R Us and find that. Then once they started kind of chasing Walmart, it kind of became not so much. And we found independent toy stores. And, I mean, that's where we go, where we find everything for our kids and our nieces and nephews. We just enjoy toys. It's that odd and different. We're still kind of kids at heart. And I had another business, Etheridge Fishing Supply, which is a commercial fishing supply business. And the fishing industry, as you know, is kind of regulated, just keeps regulating you down. So we said, and the kids were older, so I said, let's start a toy store. We've always talked about it, and we opened it up. And, you know, we've been 6 years, and we've had a lot of local support and visitor support, and it's been pretty good, pretty fun. We get to play with toys all the time.
Nice, awesome.
Our kids actually get upset when we go to a toy store, because they actually are ready to go before we are.
Yeah. Well, you know, you gotta scope out the competition a little bit. So, and your first location is in Nags Head.
That's right.
And then, but you recently did open up a second location.
Yeah, we've got a seasonal store in Kitty Hawk, Buccaneers Walk, right next to Captain Frank's, and we have that one open in the summer, and we'll have it open, you know, Fridays and Saturdays on through Christmas time. Now at Christmas time, the main store is our main thing because it's bigger, you know, and we have more of our stuff there.
Right, yeah, and that's a nice area right down there. It's right near Jeanette's Pier and kind of the crossroads there. Down
Yes, Wellbone Junction.
And, yep.
Which actually, you can date myself that. My family, the reason why that place is called Wellbone Junction was my grandfather put his whalebones beside the gas station, you know, back in the 30s.
Oh, wow.
And that's why that's called Wellbone Junction.
Wow, that's awesome. Wow. So that must be like an extra special place for you.
Yeah, you know, and I was like a lot of the locals that grew up on Roanoke Island and basically raised in the shadow of the old Nags Head Pier.
Yeah.
That's what you went in the summertime, you know, when there was no air conditioning, so you'd go over to Nags Head if the water beach was even halfway decent, and you'd grab a Doom burger on the way home. So that's a burger then.
Yeah. Wow, that's great. So, obviously you've had a lot of success since you've been open for 6 years, but I know in November, usually late November, you do have kind of a special event that you do. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we always have our sidewalk sale on Black Friday and Saturday. It's kind of it's become a tradition. We basically, we'll have stuff we have a few too much of. We'll have even a few items that, you know, there might be a scratch on the box, you know, or that one item left that's going to sit on a peg that we need to put something else on. So we pull all that stuff out and we put it out for, you know, everybody, and it's 40% off, and some of the there'll be some lesser items that will even be more so, the $1 and the $5 items that, and it's usually really good stuff. It's just stuff we don't want to carry through our winter, basically.
Right.
You know, and we do that on Friday and Saturday, and then on Saturday we have our big Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus event, where they from 11 to 2 we'll have Santa and Mrs. Claus, and all the kids can come visit right in a toy store, and they can tell them what they want, and they get a little goodie treat and a little toy to come along too. And it's a nice event we've done since the year we opened. You know, it's just grown bigger and bigger, and we enjoy it a lot.
That's great. So pretty much every year now you're laying claim to that Black Friday and then Saturday for your sidewalk sale.
Yeah, it works out good. The Saturday is a small business Saturday, and you know, there's a lot of times we have people that go do their big shopping and then hit us on the way back, or vice versa, and whatnot. So.
Right. Well, that sounds like an awesome event. I know we haven't gotten out there yet, but hopefully we're going to try to make an effort this year. And as far as the toys that you have, so those are kind of a bunch of discounted things that you offer, but do you carry like all of the toys, like I know like some kids, little kids, they love like their favorite TV shows, and our son, like he loved like Thomas, and
Well,
your kind of store was the only place where we could find certain things like that.
we don't carry too many licenses because it's like they come and go so fast, you kind of miss them.
Right.
And it's also some of the product that's always tied with this stuff is not always the best product.
That's true.
Now Thomas, we have Thomas.
Yeah.
You know, we have a ton of Thomas, and we actually, one of the things we brought in, had to bring in just because it was so cool, was the Lego product.
Yeah.
You know, because Lego really has some cool items, whether they're type of things or not. You know,
Right.
it's just some cool building things. So, and another, the license you can never avoid is Star Wars. You know,
Right.
it's something cool Star Wars, we got to have it.
Yeah.
You know, and Potter's on the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, but you're not going to find a ton of the plastic, you know, just tied to that show kind of
Right.
thing. We kind of like to have the toy to have actual value to it too.
Mhm. Yeah. So you probably have a lot of like that Melissa and
We have Melissa and Doug,
products
and when we first opened, we had a lot of Melissa and Doug, and we still carry a lot of Melissa and Doug. But at the same time, we've learned there's some younger companies that are, it's a hard time right now in toy industry because just keeping up with it. There's some younger companies that can have some really cool product, you know, and then you gotta give them shelf space too. So
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure it's a difficult decision, but one thing I've noticed by shopping around your stores is a lot of things are timeless, and toys that even our parents have when they're growing up. Those kind of toys are still around, and if people are looking for those, your place is definitely where they can find them.
oh yeah, the retro stuff we love. I mean, some of the companies are actually seeking out the retro stuff and making it available. I mean, we've got the old electronic football game that you remember just with the red dots going across the screen. We had the Shillings come up with the Fisher Price phone.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the kids just think it was a toy from Toy Story.
Yeah.
They don't understand that was actually a toy that their
Right,
parents
yeah.
actually played with. Or the record player that the parents will say, "Oh, it was so cool! You could flip it over and play both sides." And the kids look at them,
What?
"Why would you flip a record over to play both sides?" They just don't get that. you
Yeah.
know. A disc over, I should say, to play
Yeah.
both sides. But at the same time, we have the cutting edge stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like we've got the old retro, and we've got the newer stuff that the big boxes haven't even got hold of yet.
Right.
That you actually have to explain for it to be understood.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it sounds like you have a huge variety of toys to offer. And what about for people who don't live here? Do you have a website that they can buy online?
We do. ToysOBX.com. It's just starting. I don't always keep it up to date as I should in the summertime when we get kind of overwhelmed, but this is a time of year where I actually start expanding it out and putting product on there that we have, in stock that a lot of people like.
Nice. And if there was somebody who was looking for something specific, would you be able to special order anything, or?
Sometimes, but at times as it gets closer to the D date,
Right,
the C date,
right.
Christmas, it gets impossible.
Right.
And then also what's in stock too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is our panic time. Do we have this? Do we have that?
I'll
do we
bet.
need this? We're just a few weeks out. We're still trying to figure out what we need and don't need.
Right.
As far as Christmas time.
Nice. Well, so for anyone who needs more information, your website is
ToysOBX.com.
toysobx.com, and looking forward to your awesome sidewalk sale again. It's Black Friday and Saturday. You said 11 to 2.
At 11 to 2 is the Santa Claus
It's the
event.
Santa Claus
It's
on Saturday
now-
only.
Yeah, the sidewalk sale is from 9 to 7. On both
It doesn't
Fridays.
start at midnight. No, I'm just
No. We set up the first year. Started setting up at 7 because we didn't know what we wanted to put out there and everything, and it took us a long time. We have a couple locals that
Right,
have come
right,
through
yeah.
and hit us first thing, but otherwise we're like,
Yeah, we're
no.
gonna-
We actually like sleeping in a little bit, so it's what we've learned.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here with
Thanks for
us
having
today, and we wish you a ton of success with your event and the rest of the year. ToysOBX.com, and thanks again, Butch Midgett, for being here. Pirates and Pixies Toy Store, Nags Head. Thanks for watching.